Yo, what's going on everyone? Erisuji here, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Dead by Daylight because Behavior just announced some big changes, of course, for their 9th year anniversary, and we got a roadmap and there's a lot of new things coming to the game. So all these changes are going to come from June all the way until April of next year, and that's basically going to be the roadmap. So there's going to be 5 chapters in this time, there's going to be 3 licensed editions, and there's going to be 2 original. And so for next month, which is June, we're going to have Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to get Springtrap as the addition for Killer. And apparently there's going to be a new survivor and killer interaction in the game. So we know how Pigface has her traps and then the survivors have to interact to get the traps off. The team basically said when this killer comes into the game, it's going to be a different type of interaction that we haven't really seen before with how his power and or ability works. When it comes to all those specific details, they didn't give us that quite yet. Oh, and by the way, remember to subscribe to the channel if you gained some value in this video. So later on in July, there's going to be 2 iconic survivors that's going to be added later on in the date. So perhaps there's going to be some final girls from your favorite movies that clearly aren't in the game yet. So we'll see what happens with that. There will be, so Geralt from the Witcher series is going to be coming to the game as a character kind of cosmetic. Y'all know how they do that. And as well as a slew of other characters, but we'll get more into those folks later. So it's been said that in the summer we'll be getting an Asian themed kind of a horror folklore that'll be wickedly gruesome, and it's going to be something we haven't seen before when it comes to how bloody it'll be and pretty graphic. And this chapter will of course include a killer and 2 survivors. So next year there will be another survivor, but there's also going to be a new realm, which is basically a mystery for now. Maybe it'll be some type of new game mode when it comes to that. We'll see. Additionally, there will be a new item for survivors, so they're going to be added to like flashlights, toolboxes. There's going to be something new that they're going to add, and when it comes to the keys, they're going to basically change them and make them more useful in different situations. So of course, with all this coming, they are still looking into the quality of life stuff, and they're still willing to improve those things, like the unhook spam exploit and keeping an eye on the quest system, because I know a lot of people gave that a lot of like negative feedback, so they're gonna keep an eye on it and potentially change it later. All right, so and now for you 2v8 enthusiasts, there are changes coming to that. As we know, when we queue for matches, what is it, mostly playing killer, there's a long queue time. So now when you're in that queue time, you're gonna be able to hop into a game, and when you hop into that game, you'll still be in the queue. It's basically like being put on hold, but you can play the game while you're waiting to get the proper role. So that's pretty neat. And they said that change in particular is going to be coming sooner rather than later. So the casting of Frank Stone, that main character in that game, basically a version of him will be coming to the game as a legendary trapper skin. Now, when it comes to the new map that's coming into the game with the Five Nights at Freddy's, there's going to be a separate queue system that we can queue for, and we will continuously get the new map. So that's pretty cool when it comes to people wanting to play the new stuff, so people can kind of play it as much as they want, then go to the normal queue and then just get, you know, the RNG maps and whatnot. I think the cool thing about this is they're willing to change it and turn it off if the community feels like it's not necessary or they want it. Okay, now we don't want it anymore. And this is something that will be staying in the game, assuming everybody's, or for the most part, people are good with it, when other maps come out in the future, all the way into 2026, you know, 2027, just depends on how everybody feels about it. And when it comes to the Witcher franchise, in addition to, you know, the main character, they're going to be adding Yennefer, Triss, and Aridin. Thank you all so much. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you're interested in seeing a really cool hillbilly match, I highly recommend you check out this video on the screen here.